Tale of Lord Shimura. The Khan is defeated, but I have one last personal matter to deal with. Lord Shimura has asked me to meet him under the red leaf tree by Omi Lake. I need to face him. I won't keep running. That's where Port Izumi was. I see. And back to Omi Village, back to our home. That's where we gotta go to. And this is literally the only thing left. Let's go then. The old sparring circle. That's a place where my uncle taught me how to fight. And how should I be going there today? Should I still be wearing the ghost armor? I kinda hesitate a little bit. But I think we should, because this is our identity now. And yeah. Whether or not he can accept it, I don't know, but it is who we are now. You can see the tree already. Same old tree after all these years. But between Lord Shimura, Jin, and the tree, maybe the only thing that hasn't changed is the tree.
Lord Shimura isn't here. I'll wait for him on the dock.
Oh, I changed out of it.
Jin.
Uncle.
I wasn't sure you would come.
I wanted to talk with you. If we work together, we can drive off the remaining Mongols. Start rebuilding our home.
That is not your duty. The shogun has disbanded Clan Sakai. As of today, you are no longer samurai.
Wow.
I sacrificed everything for my people. And I would do it again.
New samurai are coming to replace those we lost. They will occupy your land and estate.
I have to say goodbye to my home.
Ride with me.
There's nothing we can do about it. All I can say is okay and accept it. Uncharacteristically, it's actually a good day today. If my uncle is meeting me like this, I feel like it does mean that he still cares about me. But in the face of the shogun disbanding my clan, I'm not sure there's much he can do.
Will you remain in Jito of Tsushima?
Yes. The shogun asked me to train his warriors to fight the Mongols.
Good. They won't give up until they've conquered all of Japan.
I will spend what years I have left ensuring they fail. A task I hoped we would face together, as father and son.
You can still remarry, start a new family.
Yes, I suppose I can.
But you know that's not what he meant. What about Taichi? Yuriko is gone now, but my other servant here.
Looks like he could use a push.
Here, let us help you.
Do not trouble yourselves, my lord.
Nonsense.
You can't do it alone.
You are much too kind. The mud is thicker than it looks.
That's a heavy load. Where are you headed?
Jogaku. The ghost army is up there.
He has an army.
You didn't hear? They'll sail for the Mongol steppes with a storm at their back. Burn their homes to the ground.
An impressive goal.
This is everything I can offer them. I hope it helps.
Then we will see you on your way.
We don't have any clan symbolism, so the guy doesn't know who we are. But look at how the ghost is in people's hearts now. Not the shogun, not the samurai. And yet, this is the thanks we get.
Thank you, my lord.
Jogaku is many miles from here. Keep away from the mud and the Mongols.
I will.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Not here. Follow me.
But look though, my uncle didn't refute it. He didn't go, the ghost is a traitor to the people. Why would you help him? Stop that right now.
I don't have an army.
Every day, more people flock to your cause. The Shogun is concerned. I am concerned.
You have nothing to fear.
When the new clans arrive, will people bow to their samurai? Or betray them in the name of the ghost?
I won't let them do that. They'll listen to
You
me.
openly defied me, Jin. My most trusted warrior. You taught our people to disobey their leaders.
Yes!
What makes you think your followers will obey you?
Because they actually believe in me, instead of following blind orders out of fear. I didn't tell anybody to follow me. They all decided to come on their own, despite us not being in the samurai's favor anymore. I would say that's an even stronger form of loyalty than the people have to their samurai. Why do you guys feel so threatened?
That's enough riding. Walk with me, Jin.
As you wish.
My father.
My family's cemetery.
The resting place of 7 generations of Sakai, including your mother.
And my father.
We must pay our respects.
You know, my real father. The one that I'm sure would accept my actions and be proud of me.
I will miss this.
So will I. The Shogun has declared you a traitor.
He ordered you to kill me.
The ghost was an outlaw. He taught our people to defy their leaders.
To defend themselves.
With poison. A gift you gave to our enemy.
I had to stop you from throwing away our people's lives.
It wasn't a gift.
You have no honor.
And you are a slave to it.
You are my son. Now I must continue the line of Shimura without you. I must start a new family.
And my head is the cost.
Taking it is my punishment. Our final day together. It is beautiful. It's time. Write the last words of Clan Sakai.
And Clan Shimura.
Oh. One of us is not leaving here today. Your final words are gonna be a haiku? He shed real tears for me. There's not much I can say other than we have different values. It's not that he didn't care about me.
Eyes that saw my pain. Destiny divides our souls. Will death redeem us?
Your parents will always be with you.
Yes, Uncle.
I will train you to become the strongest warrior Clan Sakai has ever known. I will raise you as my own son. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to hurt you.
Uncle. Thank you for everything you've taught me.
The wounds you dealt my spirit will never heal.
Killing me will only make them worse.
Let me go in peace.
You want revenge for my failure.
This is not my revenge. It is my punishment.
Uncle.
Honor me with a warrior's death.
Oh. Oh, very normally, since we don't abide by the honor code, we would want to spare him because he's family, because he did raise me, because I am his son. But if I spare him, that would be disrespecting his wishes. And he'd also have nothing to show to the shogun. Okay. Okay. I don't abide by the honor code anymore, but he does. This is what he wants.
I will make sure you are remembered as a great warrior, a wise leader, and a father.
Thank you, my son. Find me in the next life.
I will.
The end. Well, I think we all kinda thought that this probably wouldn't be a happy ending where everybody gets along and nobody dies, so this was within the range of expectations, although sparing, is that gonna be any different? I guess we'll have to see later on. This choice of killing Lord Shimura, I think it feels very contradictory at first, because we're not supposed to care about honor anymore. That's the whole thing about Jin's journey. He's abandoning the samurai code so that he can become the ghost because it's more practical and that's what we needed to win this war. But is this situation about me? Or is it more about Uncle Shimura and how we want to respect and honor and love him? Honor as in, you know, respecting someone you love, not in the samurai code sense. Because Jin and Shimura definitely have different values, and that's just the way it's gonna be. And he is telling you that he wants you to do this. Because in his worldview, this is what should happen. So that's the basic gist of why I chose that, I guess, and it wasn't happy. It wasn't happy. Yeah. Like Uncle Shimura says, all we can hope for is maybe in the next life, destiny won't be so cruel to us anymore. I think it might be easy or tempting to just look at Shimura and be like, oh my god, why are you so dumb? Why are you abiding by this stupid honor code? It's literally causing your death when it doesn't have to. Because I think even Shimura would know that Jin would be willing to spare him. Yeah, but Lord Shimura has lived his entire life under this kind of code. It's all he knows, and it's all he wants, and no amount of convincing was gonna change his mind if it got to that point, and he still didn't want to change his mind. Of course, I'm interested in seeing the other ending too, so we'll do that afterwards. But either way, I feel like we would still be hunted for the rest of our days. Cause, okay, we killed Uncle Shimura here. When the Shogun learns that he died, we're gonna be hunted. If we spare him, then Lord Shimura and the other samurai are all gonna still hunt me. So either way, I'm gonna have to live like a street rat forever. And that's maybe the biggest tragedy of all. The hero of Tsushima has to live in the shadows. Judging by the peasant who wanted to send supplies to the ghost though, I feel like it's already gotten to the point where the shogun can't stop the ghost from becoming popular. So, I don't know, who knows? Maybe after this, there's still gonna be an uprising because people don't want to be under the protection of the shogun and the samurai anymore because it's bullcrap. Well, this was the Ghost of Tsushima. I feel like the graphic quality suddenly increased a lot for the last quest here. Is it just me? It felt like everything looked so beautiful. Not that it didn't already normally, it always looked beautiful, but the last scene looked extra beautiful. In a nutshell, fun game. My overall impression? You know, the first few hours, I was actually quite worried about the story of this game, because to be honest, I don't think it instilled much confidence. But I'm really glad to see that by the second act, and especially by the third act here, it all got engaging and I cared about what happened. But I think the weird thing about the story in this game is that the gap between the highest peak quality of the storytelling versus the lowest trough is kind of weirdly big. I feel like most games tend to hover around the same constant level of writing quality. It's either really good or really average or really bad. But personally, the story here, sometimes, like during the main act and the character tales, I found it really engaging, but then during the smaller, inconsequential side quests, it seems like they don't care about any of those small things, and it's kind of like, whoa, this is a really big difference from the main quest and the character tales. You know, stuff like, oh, go liberate 5 farms, and then suddenly, the last farmer that you rescue at each of these farms is magically gonna know to give you a key without you even prompting, and you can get some legendary armor that way. Like, yeah, of course, I understand that this is a video game and it's a quest and we do it because NPCs will give us rewards, but if they could give me any kind of, like, more solid reasoning why all 5 of these people would suddenly just hand me this key without even me asking them for it, things like that would really improve immersion a lot. And I think in the beginning, there was a lot more of this type of thing happening, but then by the end here, you realize, oh, actually, no. The character tales, Masako, Ishikawa, Norio, and even the smaller ones like Yuriko's, a lot of them were quite memorable, Yuna's, and they tackled some topics that maybe video game stories don't usually touch upon too. Like 2 memorable older female characters, and both of them had a bunch of stuff happen to them, like all their children and grandchildren dying, or maybe one of them had a tryst with my father, even though she was the maid, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And all of it was portrayed pretty seriously too, like they weren't laughing stocks or anything, so that was quite nice to see. Like the main story of getting the Khan and getting the Mongols out of here, yeah, I think that's engaging enough, but for me personally, the character tales are definitely a very, very big highlight. And gameplay-wise, like I feel like this is a culmination of a lot of trial and error and mistakes that other open-world games made. And here, they're like, no, we're not gonna make any of those mistakes. And they made it so that all of the annoying things about open-world games are pretty much gone. Fast traveling, the wind as a compass. And my personal favorite one was being able to run and call for my horse and have my horse catch up to me. This one seems so small, and I didn't even know about it until somebody mentioned it in the comments, but it's really memorable to me because I remember very, very distinctly that when playing Witcher 3 for like 300 hours, this wasn't possible, and every single time I called Roach, I had to run back, get Roach, and then continue riding on my horse. So yeah, like Ghost just had a lot of these little things add up, and overall, basically, they made sure that you were never annoyed by annoying things. Yeah, I feel like this is a great game as a swan song for the PS4, the last big game to come out. Especially because the one that I played before this was The Last of Us 2, which was ultra depressing and nitty-gritty and all that stuff. This was a really welcome video game power fantasy. Like pretending to be a super strong, undefeatable samurai never got old, and the combat was awesome and everything was awesome. It was just a pleasure to play. I mean, why do we play video games? Because it's fun, right? And this game was fun. Period. I wonder if they have any plans for sequels for this game though. I feel like Jin's story is pretty much done, but more Japanese samurai games, maybe set on the mainland or something, that seems kinda doable. Especially because they put in so much effort to polish up the open world mechanics. Stuff like the wind compass and the NPCs walking at the same pace as you. Oh my god, that's a huge one too. That's seriously something I want to see happen in every single video game from now on. It's the kind of thing that makes you wonder, why was this not already a thing? It's 2020. But yeah. Where am I? What am I wearing?
Fallen at my family cemetery. Beautiful. Even in death.
Oh. Oh. Dawn Refuge. Are we not done? We're wearing something different. Oh, it's still the ghost armor, but it's white. You know why? Because funeral. Because somebody just died. Oh. All the banners.
Lady Masako lost everything. And everyone. If she can keep moving forward, so can I. I lived under these banners most of my life.
I guess this is gonna be our hub from now on because we're the ghost and we don't have a place to belong to anymore. Especially not our family estate. And now we'll be hunted. We'll be hunted because before, we were just using other tactics to defeat Mongols, but now we've done something terrible here.
Used to think I only needed a horse, a bow, and my katana.
Do you think you could have defeated the Mongols like that? Would be very hard.
Taka's trial run, before he made my grappling hook. He didn't want to disappoint me. And he never did.
Kenji?
Kenji's best. Or so he tells me. I'll have to share it soon. How long did it take Yuna to make this? I owe her everything, and she's the one giving me gifts.
She made you that? Oh.
You should be here, Rizzo. Trading stories, getting drunk.
We saved the island, but we lost everything else.
Smells almost sweet, but it's as deadly as any blade. You were faithful to the end, Nobu.
Oh.
I wish you were here, Uncle.
Sakai banner.
The twin mountains of Clan Sakai. I won't let my family fade from memory.
Even if you guys don't agree with my tactics, my lifestyle, I'm still gonna continue on.
Tomoe didn't need this anymore. I hope she found what she was seeking. Jin Sakai is hereby an official student of Sensei Sadanobu Ishikawa. What have I gotten myself into? Yuna's knife. The blade's dull. Can't believe it's still in one piece.
Blade's dull because she hasn't had to use it, or she used it too much?
For most of my life, I dreamed of being your son. Norio promised he'd teach me to play the Horagai, so we can signal each other across the island. Yuriko helped me pick these for my mother. I can't believe she kept them all these years. First the Mongols, now the shogun. Never imagined I'd be so popular.
So now if we go outside, we might have samurai hunting us. Oh man, isn't that lovely? Dawn Refuge. Odd choice for a name for a ghost. And this is the bed we sleep on, my goodness. Kaze?
Jin,
Yuna.
I like your new home. It suits you.
It will have to do, now that Clan Sakai is gone. And I've been branded a traitor.
I heard about your uncle. I'm sorry.
He's gone. I did what I had to.
What matters is you're alive. You defeated Khotun Khan and left the Mongols without a leader. The mainland is safe.
But our home isn't. The Khan's forces are stuck here, more desperate than ever to conquer our island.
Then we'd better keep fighting. Just don't forget, Tsushima needs you.
I'll never forget that.
Good. We'll cover more ground if we split up.
Hit the Mongols from all sides. Take back our home.
Goodbye, Jin. And take care of yourself.
I will. You too, Yuna.
Oh, this shouldn't be goodbye, guys. I know you're just telling me that, hey, we're not gonna see you in cutscenes anymore, but it would be really nice if we could see each other once in a while. Not just Yuna, but all of our friends too. Liberate Tsushima from Mongol presence. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll leave that for someone else. I'll leave that for someone else. Well, we have to embrace our new life now. There's one thing I want to do. Just one thing. Well, no. I want to go look at the other ending too, but before that, why don't we go get a saddle? After all this, I might be ready to love again. How about it, Kaze? Do you want to help me out?
Yeah.
Do you want to take a chance on me?
I'm glad to have more banners. You're one of the only living sources of knowledge about our samurai clans.
Haha.
Will you share more of what you know?
I remember a few years ago, I found myself surrounded by bandits. I prepared to fight them alone, when suddenly my foes turned and fled into the woods. I looked back at the hillside behind me and saw a line of Clan Nagao's finest archers silhouetted against the sky. The bandits had heard those warriors trained with their bows since they were old enough to walk. That reputation alone was enough to end the battle, then and there. And I owed Clan Nagao many jars of sake that night.
A tale worth retelling, my lord. I'll make sure others hear it. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Take care.
Are you making fun of me? Talking about how I'm one of the only living sources of samurai information? Right after I kill my uncle? Swift summer. Wherever you ride, good fortune and abundance follow. A fitting saddle for a horse named Kaze. This coloring that we have now. Righteous punishment. Executioner's penance. Righteous punishment.
You brought clan banners? I hear rumors the traitors of Yarikawa have been fighting the Mongols. Some people say they've changed, but I don't know what to think.
Yarikawa's people honored their Jito when he called for aid. They've sacrificed just as much as we have.
I understand, my lord. The past must never be forgotten, but it is our future that matters most.
Long ago, the warriors of Yarikawa were heroes. With the traitors long dead, they have a chance to prove themselves again.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Take care.
Racing crane. Travel as fast and free as its namesake. Oh, that's really fitting for my white ghost armor. I'll take that. Change my mind really quickly. Okay, well... I was gonna say though, this color is called the Righteous Punishment, but no, I think we did that out of our love for our uncle. It's not supposed to be punishment because we feel like, no, you've been hunting me, you betrayed me, that's why I want you to die. No, I love you. That's why I did that. This is not my revenge, but my punishment. Well, of course we're not done just yet. Why don't we go back and check out the other ending? I will let you live, uncle. I no longer abide by the warrior's code. But honestly, this choice is gonna... It's really bad for Shimura because if I let him live and I'm alive, it means he's failed and the shogun is not gonna be happy about that. That's so shameful for him. I think my uncle would really, really hate me for this.
I have no honor. But I will not kill my family.
Ah.
The ghost will be hunted for the rest of his days.
I know.
Interesting. I have no honor, but I will not kill my family. What's the alternate meaning to that? You have honor, but you would kill your family. Is that really honor as you see it? The kind of honor that you want to have and uphold? Oh. It's daytime. And I'm having a blast writing whatever I'm writing here. And my armor is red. It's different. It's almost like it's a happy ending. Oh. Huh.
The twin mountains of Clan Sakai. I won't let my family fade from memory.
Well, all of that stuff is gonna be repeat again, right? But let's look at the... What's the name of this armor? Vow of Vengeance. Vow of Vengeance? From who? The Shogun and Lord Shimura to me?
Fallen at my family cemetery. Beautiful. Even in death.
The only one that should be different is this one, right?
Hope you find peace, Uncle.
Why do you have his full set of armor here anyway? Does anybody ever stop to think about that? Oh my god.
Jin, I like your new home. It suits you.
It will have to do, now that Clan Sakai is gone. And I've been branded a traitor.
I heard about your uncle. Will he come for us?
I don't think so. But sooner or later, someone will.
What matters is you're alive. You defeated Khotun Khan and left the Mongols without a leader. The mainland is safe.
But our home isn't. The Khan's forces are stuck here, more desperate than ever to conquer our island.
Then we'd better keep fighting. Just don't forget, Tsushima needs you.
I'll never forget that.
Good. We'll cover more ground if we split up.
Hit the Mongols from all sides. Take back our home.
Goodbye, Jin. And take care of yourself.
I will. You too, Yuna.
You too, Yuna, and I'll never see you again. Oh, even the place's name is different. Traditions End. But it's the same place here, right? Yeah. Pretty much. Well, I mean... The armor is different colored. But otherwise, it seems like that's it. Here's me and Kaze. And not the new saddle. But now that we have a red armor, the white saddle doesn't really fit anymore. Both of those endings were interesting. And I can definitely see arguments being made for both sides, saying that, hey, no, this is the better ending here. Which is the way it should be. You know, it's really boring when something is just like, hey, this is a good ending, this is a bad ending. So I'm glad to see that. And maybe that's very, very samurai movie-like too. But yeah, otherwise, I guess that's my time with Ghost of Tsushima. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, because this was seriously such a blast. And this was Welonz. I hope to see you in another place, in another time. Bye! Which would be mata ne in Japanese, not sayonara. You use sayonara when you don't expect to see the person for a while. So, not sayonara, but mata ne.